sings a song. Every bell cries out to be around. Every dawn wanna wag its tail. Life ain't nothing but a pilgrim trail. Every message needs a dove, and everything grows with a drop of love. We're all hanging on tooth and nail. It's a rocky road, this pilgrim trail. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Sometimes heaven, sometimes hell. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Let's meet up down the pilgrim trail. For a sail, like every campfire needs a tale. We're on this freight train going down the rail. Together on this pilgrim trail. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Sometimes heaven, sometimes hell. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. For everything is up for sale. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Let's meet up down the pilgrim trail. Return, baby, on the summer night. A shot of love and a spark of life to breathe. Stars align and the month times night burn like a dried out leaf. Are we leaving on the next train, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on. I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part. They are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe. You know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Match, so you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single deed. We're leaving on the next train, babe, so take your seat. All right.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Tom's Trains and Things. This is Tom Kvichak, and this is another Monday Night Live, and I see there's a lot of people here. Dave, Otis, James, Oh, Hot Rod, ZD, Nate. Oh, who else we got? Dave, another John. Okay, CDP, Schoolkill Wilmer, PDRR, Art. Who else? Black Falcon Models. How you doing? All right. Who else we got in here? New Ferris Railroad. William, how you doing? James Tedesco. Shane's Trains. All right. I think I got everybody. If I missed you, I apologize for that. Train Guy 56. Okay, there you go. All right. Tonight, we're going to talk about the winners, but that'll come a little bit later. But I'm going to start this off with the regular stuff like train show stuff. So here's all the stuff that I got right here. And we'll put that off to the side right there because that's the first prize. That's mine. The first prize is actually still packaged up. But anyway, here we go. Saturday, January 25th, 26th Annual Florida Toy Soldier Action Figure Toy and Collection Show. It is in Lake Worth, Florida, which is like somewhere in the middle of the state. Okay, so Trains, January 26th and 7th, same weekend. This is the Dixie Precast Incorporated. This is up in Kennesaw. So that's that one. Okay, now we got Jacksonville, February 8th. I was thinking about going to that, but I got some other things to do, so we may not be going up to the Jacksonville one, but there is another one that we may be going to. Okay, so where are we at here? That's March. That's March. Okay. Regal Railways in March or February 15th. That's coming up. And let me see what else. Now we have Real Rails right here. Okay. That is in Bradenton. That is March 21 and 22. I forgot this one right here. I had this on the bottom because it was big, but this is this coming weekend in Fort Pierce, Florida. Toy Train Show. Okay, now the big one here in Fort Myers, Saturday, February 15th, Sunday, February 16th. Scale Rails of Southwest Florida. They always have a good show, and after the show, they have an open house in North Fort Myers where they have their club. Okay, and I don't have anything on this, but Atlanta Cobb Galleria Center, March 14th and 15th. We are 95% sure that we will be going to that one. I hope. 95%. You know, we have good intentions, but sometimes, you know, it just doesn't happen. Okay, so who else did we get in here? Mark. Okay. Sparky, I see you're in here. Dave. Who else is Jerry Satterell? Okay. Who else? Michael. Okay, I seen you, Michael, before. All right. So what I wanted to do here is bring one of these things up here. Okay. I am building a list of streams. Do you have a Facebook group? I don't have a Facebook group, but I have a Facebook page. I'll put the link up, or if I sent Sparky some of the links, so maybe he could put that up. And okay, so, and I forgot one about Springfield. Okay, well, I got PRRT1 on the way, and if I can pull it off, I'll be in Springfield, Mass, bound Thursday. Okay, so that one's coming up also. That's too far for me, so I won't be going to that one. So we'll keep it local, like Florida and Georgia. That's about it for right now. Hey, Craig Rickson, how you doing? Elmar, Dale, PRR guy. All right, who else we got here? All right, let me see. A tongue to kill, a couple of trade show floors, North Carolina, South Carolina, or maybe even Cup win West Virginia. Okay, not quite sure, but what do they have in West Virginia? Okay, so who else we got here? Eminem, Shortline, and Joel. How you doing, Joe? Okay, Rick Bailey. All right, how you doing? So we're having a contest, or we had a contest. We had a drawing. Well, you know, that thing where you put the numbers in and everything. And after a long review of the video by myself and by Sparky, we came up with the winners on it, the first prize winner and the second prize winner. But I'm not going to tell you it yet. Okay, where's my notes here? All right. So first things first right here. Okay, first things first. I got to find the thing here. And I forgot about, where are we at? Boom. Do this one right here. I forgot to mention Strasbourg.
The Caboose Hotel.
There we go. All right. So if you're going or you plan on going, let Sparky know. He has a video out there. I'm sure he'll put it in the chat where you could sign up for the Strasbourg. Everybody's going up there on the 15th, but 16th and 17th, Saturday and Sunday. So it's going to be a 3-day weekend, 15th, 16th, and 17th. A lot of people are going up to the Red Caboose Motel, and that video that I just showed there is right in front of the Red Caboose Hotel or motel, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure if it's a hotel or a motel. It's got cabooses, and it's got some, I guess, baggage cars too where you could stay. But anyway, Sparky, you could put on his, there it is, his sign up video right there. Okay, now the next thing right here, I would like to thank everybody that gave me super chat and super stickers. Rick Bailey, Possum Bayou, Edgar X Boots, DCC Training, Grandpa Rails. And I want to thank the moderators here, Debbie and Sparky, who does an excellent job. So give them a hand of applause, give them a clap or whatever you want to call it. So, and another thing, I want to bring this up right here. These are all the patrons. I would like to thank you for your support. And I also have the members up here. They're going to come up right here. Yeah, I saw that. In one place I put Sparky without the E, and in the other place I put the E. You can show your support and become a member by smashing that join button. All right, there we go. I want to thank you all for your continued support. Without your support, I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't be able to do the videos. I wouldn't be able to do a lot of things. This weekend, we went up to Sebring? No, not Sebring. Where did we go? We went to Maitland. That was and where did they put the auto train? I can't even remember right now. It was always in the top of my head, and then I forgot about it right now. But anyway, we went up there. We was planning on staying overnight and then coming back and doing some stuff on the way back. Some rail fanning in the central part of Florida, but we didn't get a chance to do that. I am going to announce the winner here in a few seconds, though. But before we do that, let me show you what the first prize is. Now, this isn't a complete one right here because this is mine that I got after I did everything, you know, and I bought all the little stuff, and I just got this. I think maybe Elegoo sent me this one for nothing, but anyway, I got this one right here. But try to get this up close to where you could see this. My hand's not that steady, but you can see this is all the stuff that comes in the kit. So you're not going to see it in this kit here because I used a lot of it. That is the first prize. Now the second prize, I have to go grab it over here. Now, what I did was when I ordered the second prize, I ordered two of them. So one for the prize and one for myself. And this is the one for myself because I didn't open up the one for the second prize. But Arduino, genueno. Let me turn it around that way. Genueno Arduino. There. Oops. Get up there. Okay. Right there. Ain't that pretty? That's a genueno Arduino Uno. Now, here is another Arduino Uno. This came from eBay for like $2, and this one was like $18. So you go figure. They're both Arduino. They both got the Arduino logo on it. I mean, this is the older type logo that they used to put on it because I got one that I got about 5 years ago that had that on it. But here's what they have on it now. And they give you a nice little plastic base for it. So you could mount it. And then if you ever need to replace the Uno or you know, move it to program, if you have this mounted someplace away from your computer, that works pretty good. But anyway, this is the second prize right there. Genueno Arduino Uno. I like saying that, genueno. Okay. Okay. Tom, the mind is the first thing to go. Second is the wife. Oh, I'm not so sure about that. I know the first one. I'm not so sure about the second one, though. Okay, what's it? Wonder if I can time out of the members of the channels. Any takers? Okay. All right. What else do we got going on over here? Okay. All right. I thought the money went first, then the wife. No, the money goes first, then the mind. Okay, there we go. The mind. All right, there you go. Is the eBay version any good? Yes, it is good. I bought 2 of them, and they work just like a regular Arduino Uno. These may be the reject ones that are on eBay, because I don't know if you could see it. Let me put it up on this other camera right here. But you could see they did a lousy soldering job with the extensions right there. They're not straight on either side. The barrel jack is crooked. So these might have been the ones that were rejected in the quality control, and they said, okay, they're still made, they're still good, but they don't meet our quality standards, so they pass them off to some vendor on eBay, and they sell them there. So I got a couple of these for I think $2 a piece, and the regular Arduino, the genueno Arduino, is about $18. You can get it on Amazon. If you search around, you might be able to find it cheaper someplace else. But okay, it is 1:20 and it is 8:17. So at 8:20, I'm going to announce the winner. And the reason I'm picking 8:20 is because, remember last week I mentioned something about January 20th. 8 o'clock is 2000 hours, so that's 20 minutes after and 20 seconds. So 1:20, 20, 20, 20. I just like numbers. Okay. Sounds sketchy, huh? All right. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We're going to do it at 20 after, so it's about 2 minutes to go. Don't buy plastic, blow up wife. Okay, don't do. Yeah, that's not a good idea. All right, I'm looking on eBay. I think the vendor name was Arduino or something like that. He does a lot of Arduino stuff, and that's in his name. So I'd have to look it up. Okay, ZD. I seen your comments. I was just talking. Okay, we got 818. So a CP Military SD70A CU is on NS66T. If I miss it, I will see on NS67T on the HSC. All right, you're up in there. You're rail fanning like a pro. All right. Search under inflatable. Okay. So, all right. So we got 50 watching, 23. Hit the thumb. Hit that thumb. Get that sledgehammer out. Beat that thumb. Make it blue. The thumbs up one to make that thumb look blue. Got no idea what any of that means. That's railroad talk. I don't know half of it, but I go along with it. All right, what else do we got here? We got 1 more minute to go. And let me see, where's the official clock up there? Okay. All right, it says 8:20. So that's January 20th, 2020. So here we go. The first prize winner is and wait a minute. Here we go. Today, My train of thought has left the station again. I was going to get a graphic so I could put up here for the first prize winner, but the first prize winner is Otis Tooley. Da-da-da-da! Congratulations, Otis Tooley. You are a proud winner of the Elegoo Super Starter Kit. All right, and I didn't see the second prize winner in here, but second prize, which the genueno Uno goes to Grandpa Rails, John Dilley. So congratulations, John Dilley. You have a nice Arduino Uno. So all those two winners, all they got to do is send me an email with your name, address, telephone number. I think that's enough. And we'll send them on out to you. Congratulations to Otis and John Dilley. So that is our two winners. And where they at? Okay. Here are the two prizes right there. I got them in the same box, but I'll put them in different packages because we got two winners. So that is our contest. And I got to take a look at something here because we're coming. Okay, I can't find it. You know, I hate this new thing that YouTube does when they cut out all the extra placeholders in the subscribers and stuff like that because you can't see. But I'm getting close to a milestone, and 15,000, but I think it's too late to do a contest for that. So I might do one for 16,000. So we will be doing a giveaway. I'll have to figure out what that will be, but we'll see. It should be sometime towards the end of February or March, based on what's going on right now with how many subscribers I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting so many subscribers, but they all coming. So thank you very much. If you have subscribed, I really appreciate it. So followers, 14,600 followers, Tom. Is Rick Bailey here? Yeah, Rick Bailey's in here today. Yeah, this is an IT guy, and I had to send a thing to YouTube because let me put this up here. The memberships, when they came up, there was one name on there that wouldn't show up. It said failed to load. And so you have to you have to send an email to them, and you put all the information in there you can. I'd put screenshots and everything, about, what it looks like and everything. And they came back and told me to do a bunch of stuff and, have you done this? Have you done that? I'm going to read what they said. Or maybe I could bring it up on here. I don't know. Okay, if you could see that. Okay, so now I don't know how, because understand that this is like 7 days that it's been like this. He says, refresh the page. If you have any browser tabs open, try to close most of them except for the one you're using for YouTube. Restart your browser. This is a 7-day-old problem. Restart your router. Restart your computer. Update your browser to the latest version. Use Google Chrome as your browser. Delete the Chrome extension YouTube Flash Video Player 57.0. Holy cow. I told him this is happening on multiple computers. So you want me to do this on multiple computers. So the problem got worse because, you know, a few days into before they put that in there, I had one that didn't show up. And then after a couple of emails back and forth, there was like 7 that didn't show up. That was like that. It only lasted for a couple of hours. I think that was last not yesterday, but the Sunday before. And it just got worse. But finally, yesterday, the name showed up. Finally. Edgar X Boots, thank you very much for the super chat. Let me pull this up right here. Boom. All right, I really appreciate that. On the Polulu for the little blue power jumper that prevents the power from going back down to the genueno, or do you set that on to both of the pins or only on the one of the pins? Okay, first of all, let me do this for the super chat. All right, there's the super chat. Simulated strobe, courtesy of Arduino. Okay, I'll have to look on my Polulu to see. And where is my? It's in a box buried back there. So I'm gonna have to. Somehow I'll get the answer to you, but I'll let you know. I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much. Okay. I do not know your email. Okay, it is tomstraindsandthings@gmail.com. It's in the description of this stream, and it's in the description of all my videos. So all you have to do is go down to the bottom in the description, and there should be a link in there for it. Okay, so that's taken care of right there. And that's the hard way of doing it. Just go down into the description. It's in there. I think it should be in there. Oh, well, I hate YouTube. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Michael, for putting that up there. Guys, click the thumb. If it is not blue, your computer will reboot 3 times on you. There you go. That's a good one right there. I should put that up there. Hit that like button or else your computer will reboot. Okay. All right, so it is not in the description. Okay. It's supposed to be in the description. I don't know why. It's in the uploaded videos then. For some reason, I don't know why it's not in the live streams. It should be in there. But anyway, or copy and paste that. There you go. It's in the chat. Okay, so rolling on the floor, laughing. Okay. It's not in the description. It's supposed to be in the description. I put it in there. I don't know why YouTube took it out. What's wrong with YouTube these days? Okay. So now that we got that contest out and we got the 2 winners of it, and we got to do a lame, which is live Arduino Made easy. So I'm going to give some time because I got to mail these things. I got to look at my email and then mail these things out. No one go. Where's John Dilley? He's way on the other side of the country from me, and Otis is way up there in West Virginia. It's probably cold up there right now. It's supposed to get down in the 30s in Florida in the middle of this week. So, I don't like that. Here we go. It's a national secret, can only be relayed by big bro emails. There you go. Module cam. Okay, I'm glad you mentioned module cam. All right. Hold on, let me get this thing out of the way here. And you can see that I've done some work on there. I used two different kinds of adhesive, just trying them out. Liquid nails was one of them. And then there was adhesive specifically made for insulated foam or foam insulation. And I must be putting it on pretty thick, because in those three modules right there, I went through almost 3.5 tubes. 2 tubes of the foam adhesive and 1.5 tubes of the liquid nails on 2 layers. So, but that's what the progress is. That I'll have a video coming out sometime on that. So that's your dose of the module cam. Okay. Right here. Come on. It's been snowing all day today, and I'm driving home. Leader's Day in the Stone Gable and all mobile wheeled 9 o'clock. All right. So it's snowing up there. My daughter said it was supposed to snow up in Annapolis too. She was in Florida. She had to fly back yesterday. All right. Nice bricks, 26 degrees with the wind blow, came degrees above the road, wind breeze and 30 law of an hour. Okay, good deal. Elmar bought the foam cutter. Can't wait to try it. You won't be disappointed. Foam cutter is a must. So much cleaner. Yes, it is. In fact, I went back and I trimmed some of it because let me get the module cam up here again. You know, on the modules, I tilt them up, but the way I cut them, or, you know, you cut them at the score line and then break them, and it leaves like, you know, big old chunks on it. So that was hitting up against the back. So I had to take the whole module out and then go over it with the foam cutter again along the back to get it evened out with the back of the module. Use my foam cutter this weekend. Man, that's hard to keep straight. Use a straight edge. Well, you could see on my foam over here, I didn't want it straight. All right. Even the white beaded foam cuts nice with it. That's good to know. All right. I have some of that too. I might just put it up there someplace. Okay. Naked. You can also use lengths of stiff wire to tie the foam down to the plywood as well. Might save on the liquid. I could use those really, really big plastic wire ties too. I'll put a couple of them together and that'll keep them down there. Clamps in a 3-foot level. There you go. Foam cutter is expensive. I think I paid what, $29.99. Yeah, $29.99 on Amazon. Tom, you should take Maddie rail fanning in New Jersey one day. Well, there's only one problem with that is I live in Florida. Maddie lives in Maryland. So I can only do that when I come up in May. Okay, Rick, you still having issues with your turns? Can't, oh, wait a minute. Where did I find that? Yeah. Okay, Lawrence Dayhoff, how you doing? Okay, let me put this back up over here. Get that one out of there. Tom, didn't you cut down your mountains to level? No, what I did was cut out the I have it 2 inches above so I could have water there. And then the track is at the 2-inch level. Hey, all right. That's a good deal. The track is at the 2-inch level. Let me put that back up there. You can see where those two tubes are right there. That's where the water is going to be. And I have a little dock house that goes on there. It's, let me see, Bar Mills dock house. Gundy Harbor, I think is what it's called. But that's going to go down in there in the water. And in the back, way back to the left where you can't see, is going to be city stuff. And then I could bring it up higher. I got 2 inches at one part. Way in the back, I'm going to put it up 3 inches. And where the coal dump is, Higgins coal and sand. Yeah, Higgins coal and sand. That's down at 1 inch. So I got all that covered. So did you find 2-inch foam down here in Florida? I can't find it anywhere down here. It took a long time to even find the 1-inch foam by 4x8. We was in Home Depot one day about 3 months ago, and that's the first I saw it there. Before that, it was like a 2x2-inch square by 1 inch was like $6. That's all you could find here. But they did have 2-inch of the white foam, but it had the foil sheet on the one side, and that would probably be really, really messy trying to get that thing off. But no 2-inch. Now, I'm way at the end of the line. I'm way down in Florida, way down in there. Let me show you where I even got this up here. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get this. Okay. Let me put the map up right after this. Not sure yet. Need to lay more super elevation and track, then wired and retest. Okay, so you're super elevating your things. Okay, so this is where I've been looking, but that is Mosaic. And they have a nice big manufacturing facility right there because they mine phosphorus. But that's not what I wanted to show you. Right here. This is where I am, right here at that little thing right there. That's at the end of the world. That's at the end of the United States almost. You can only go down a little bit further and over here in Key West. But we're the last to get anything in the world. I mean, if everybody else in the world could have something and we don't. We're the last possible person, last possible location to get anything. Maybe Timbuktu might have a harder time, but it's hard. It's, we don't get stuff like that. So, okay, in Vero Beach. All right. Okay, here we go. You can go to Home Depot online and should be able to put in the zip code and then search the product, and it can tell you where it is located. All right. They might not have it where you are, though. Yeah. I had to wait years. Thank you, John Dilley, for the super chat. Let me get this up here. And it hasn't showed up. Oh, it's not going to show up because it's a sticker. Number 1 fan. Thank you very much, John Dilley. Here we go. Let me put this up here. All right. Thank you very much. And I didn't see when you came in, but you're the second prize winner. You're getting our genueno Arduino Uno. So there you go. Just send me your name, address, phone number, and I'll send it out to you. And thank you for the $10 super sticker. I like them things. All right. Yeah, that lives in a bargain box. I don't know why that thing popped up there. I guess that the little whatever they call push pin ended up on that. All right, here's a good deal. I bought 4 Southern Railroad log cars for $8. Yes, Tyco, but I modify them with new wheel sets and couplers and resell much higher in Atlanta. Next train show. Are you going to that one in whatever that is? That March that I said? Cobb Galleria Center. That's the one I wanted to go to. I didn't get to go to that one. I went to the other one last year, but if you're going, maybe I'll see you there. All right. Okay, right there. Addresses in. Okay. Sparky put it on there too before. Okay. Email address is in his about section, or copy and paste this. Okay, there you go. Craig Rexon. Check with installation shops. Okay. Maybe I should get 2-inch foam and truckload and bring it out that direction. Well, that would be a good idea. Then we'd have lots of 2-inch foam. Okay. All right. Hi. Okay, let me see. Where did I see that one? Pathfinder, Timonium, 2 weeks. They always have it at the wrong time of the year, because I go up there in December or I go up there in May, and they don't have it. But one of these days, hopefully I'll get to go to Timonium again, if they can get their schedule straight. Either that or Pittsburgh, and they got one. Where is it? They got one in Virginia. James, they got one in Virginia in Richmond. The same is it Greenberg? You would think Amazon or eBay would have 2-inch foam board. They don't? My goodness. I thought they would. Okay, so anyway, 2-inch foam board. I just got 1 inch, and 1 inch is just as well. And if you have to go halfway through, you don't have to cut halfway into the foam board. Okay. Mark Saunders, how you doing? Jacksonville, Florida doesn't have the 2-inch foam either. I would have to go into Georgia somewhere to find it. Yeah, that's just like down here. I had to wait so long to get the 1 inch. All right. Greenberg and Richmond was over the weekend. Oh, okay. There you go. But that's always a good show. That's that's the one that's up in Timonium also. There's Greenberg, and then there's the other one. I'm not sure what the other one is. Greatest show. All right, here we go. Update from ZD. The derailed cars have not been removed from the 2 horseshoe curve derailments back in July. So they're still up there? Oh, my goodness. Does the 2-inch foam sheets cost around $40 each everywhere else too? I imagine that would be about it, because the 1-inch is, I think 1-inch was about 20 and some change, or $21, somewhere around there. Okay. Check with local air conditioning company. They may supply or could at least tell you where. There you go. That's a good idea. Rick Bailey. Okay. I missed this one here. Just planning my track plan. That is the hard part. I just did a video on that, what I had about track planning. And it's basically the software. I get lazy. You know, I drew out everything on the paper. Then I tried to do it on software, and it's just really difficult. I did it, most of it, and without putting a lot of detail in it, but just, you know, the track and the turnouts. But you know how I'm going to do it? I'm going to get the flex track out. I'm going to get my turnouts out. I'm going to get some of the easy track so I could get 18-inch radius. And I got to get a couple of pieces of 20 so I can have a bigger radius, and do it that way. So do it by eye, because I got all the places on there for the buildings and everything on the first module. I just have to transfer everything over to the second module and make a couple of more templates, and we're ready to go with that. So track planning. Yeah, I hate that. Wow. $33 for a 4x8 sheet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I said, mine was 20 and change, or 21. $26 for 1-inch and $36 for 2-inch. Wow. Well, that I guess that 2-inch is a little bit cheaper than what I thought it would be. I thought it would be like double what the 1-inch one is. Is there a difference between the pink foam and the blue-green foam? I don't know. Are they both made by the same manufacturer, or is it different manufacturers? It could be what it is. The pink is the Panther. Is the blue-green still the Panther, or somebody else? Okay, here we go. Naked has the answer for everything. The pink foam comes in different types. Formula 150, 250 in the same thickness. 250 is for used below grade and costs more. 150 is fine for model trains and is cheaper. There you go. All right. I never knew that. That's just like copper pipes. You got the blue and the red. I didn't realize that there was a difference until my hot water pipes in Annapolis started getting little pinholes everywhere because of the chemicals in the water. So I had to go to the thicker. I had to replace all my hot water lines, at least in the basement anyway, because that's where they all started leaking. But you learn something new every day. All right. Hey, Will, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Blue and pink, two different manufacturers. I I kind of figured that. Okay. Yeah, different color, different manufacturer. How you doing, Chuck? I thought maybe color represented density, but I wasn't sure. So how do you tell the difference between the, okay, yeah, I have to go back and read it. Okay. But the 150 and the 250. Okay. Pink is Corning and blue is Dow. Oh, thank you very much. Now we know. Okay. So it's a different manufacturer. All right, there is a R value on insulation foam board is the same. Lower the R value, the cheaper it will be. There you go. So is there different densities? Well, there's the 150 and the 250, but is there any different densities than that? All right, James, $16 at Lowe's. That's a good deal. All right. So anyway, let me put this thing up there. If you haven't done so, hit that join button, and that will give you, see how Hot Rod and Grandpa and Why Are You Naked have different colored names up there, and they got that little doohickey at the end of it, and Sparky, he's got that doohickey on there because he is a member. You stand out. 56 mins. Okay. You stand out. And you get your name up in the credits. If you haven't seen the credits, I put that up earlier in there, but that's one of the perks on there. Oops, that's the wrong one. So if you haven't done so already, hit that join button. Okay, wheel on. Okay. I have to wait for it to come up because it shows up on one thing and then I have to wait for it to show up on the next thing. Okay, so here we go. Okay, Dave, dag nabbit. I gotta run. See you, Dave. If you're still here, you must have said that a while ago. 56 minutes. All right, Home Depot, $29.87. That's not a bad price there. Okay. All right, Edgar and Edgar X Boots. Welcome to the train crew. All right, he is a member now. Okay. Lawrence Dayhoff, thank you for the super sticker. Let me do this right here. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Edgar, for joining, and thank you, Lawrence, for the super sticker. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm heading to Phillipsburg on the 25th if I find my 9th NS Heritage Unit. You still looking for that, huh? Oh, my goodness. There are other brands that are more dense and more expensive, but won't work well for model trains. And those brands will probably never get here in Southwest Florida. I guarantee it. Okay, Dwight says he pays $17. I've seen one back here. Okay. Oops. Okay, I'm all messed up with these things here. Let me get back to the top so I can look. Okay. James, he doesn't want to stand out. Am in protective custody. There you go. I've never used blue foam, but watched a Jason Jensen video saying it has a plastic film on it that needs to be peeled off. I seem to remember watching that same thing. Yeah. I wonder why they put that on there. Huh. Okay. It is warm here this week. Been minus 40, but we will get thawed soon. Oh my, that is warm, minus 40. Oh my goodness, Larry. I don't know. Whew, that's cold. It's supposed to go down into the 30s here. And that is freezing here. Okay. 4 houses, Tom. Okay. Not true about the blue. I have used it. Okay. All right. I was asking Lowe's the other day if I was building a train layout. The lady said people buying 1 or 2 sheets of foam and 1x4s usually do that. All right. So she knows her stuff there at Lowe's. All right. Yeah, 1x4s and 1 or 2 sheets of foam. Yep, that makes sense. Yep, that's true. All right. So we're almost on an hour right here. And I want to tell you what I did this weekend. Well, let me show you. So this is something that I mentioned what I would be doing for 2020. Let me put this thing up here so I can make it official. Where's my thing? Okay, here we go. I'll make it official with this. I got to make that thing shorter. But anyway, so this weekend we went up to, I don't know, past Orlando. And, you know, we've been doing that for a long time, going up Route 17. Well, last week I mentioned that I was going to do some stories about all the railroads that ran up through there. They're no longer there, but you could still see the remnants of you could see the train stations, the depots, all the warehouses and everything. Actually, parts of Route 17, the northbound lane, was the right of way of, I wrote it down, Florida Southern Railway, which started in the late 1800s. Well, I wanted to take a lot of videos of some of that stuff up there because it's pretty cool. And you know, that's all that's left of the railroad in some of the places. CSX runs through there. It comes down only so far, and it meets up with Seminole Gulf Railway, which goes from, you know, where I live here. Well, actually Bonita all the way up to, I think it's Bowling Green. And that's where Wauchula. That's where it meets up with CSX. So CSX comes down over here, over there, Plant City. They got all kind of stuff. We got Winston Yard in Lakeland, got all kind of other yards. We got Mosaic, which is, the biggest producer of fertilizer in the United States, and Florida produces 13% of the world's fertilizer, potassium, or not potassium. Okay, I got it. Phosphate. There you go, for fertilizer. So that's what I plan on doing besides all this other stuff, the module and the Arduino and everything else. But anyway, we were going to take a lot of videos coming back on Sunday, but we didn't get to stay overnight. We ended up going up there, coming back, total round trip, 400 some miles for the day. So Debbie took some videos while we were up there, but during the week, this is the beginning of the line for Seminole Gulf Railway. It's about a half a mile from the very end of it that, they cut it off and build, houses over the right of way all the way down to Naples Depot. But we're going to end this out with a couple of videos here of, what I'm doing. And this is just, I'm just searching around to different places because, just to have something to do. And I think it's pretty interesting to, to follow the tracks and, and follow the history of the railroads through here. I've been here, 13, 14 years. I got to figure out, where all the railroad tracks are. And if you look over here, let me pull this thing up and I'll show you. A lot of the railroads are gone in Florida. Bartow is like 120 miles from Naples. And this is where a lot of industry is. And as you can see, there's a lot of yards up in this area. This is CSX right here. And actually, this is the Mosaic plant. This is their processing plant right there. And you got some CSX yards over here and some more up this way. And then over right here is Plant City. That's where the virtual rail cameras are. But anyway, all the way down through here, there is industries. And you can see down through here, this is where the tracks used to be, and it ran. And the highway is actually where the railroad right-of-way was in a lot of US 17 through these cities. But anyway, right there, that's where CSX picks up again at Bowling Green, and it goes north from there. But anyway, I wanted to document, all the industries up there because there's a lot of industries up there that you could probably model. They got the citrus processing plant. They got the cement plant where they make the bridge piers and they make the utility pole, the 100-foot utility poles. They make pallets. They got the phosphorus plants. They got everything up that way. Orange groves everywhere, cattle everywhere. So this is, what some of the things that I plan on doing in 2020. Let me look back at the chat over here. Because I miss a lot. Okay. Now, where did I see that? All right. It's fun ghost hunting old line on Google Earth satellite images and street views. You can still trace out lines well over 50 years after they were removed. That's for sure. I mean, that's how I traced, where the tracks used to be, because you could still see them. Even in the woods, you can see the tree lines, where the right of way was. But this one thing that I have here, oops, wrong thing, wrong button. This one is called openrailwaymap.org. Yeah, let me put that up in there. Let me put this in the chat because okay, there we go. That right there, that shows the existing railroads all over the world and abandoned railroads. So, you know, that it goes back, I don't know how far, but it doesn't show all the abandoned railroads, because where I used to work in Pittsburgh, it ran through J&L Steel. It was on both sides. It doesn't show any of their tracks on either side of the river. So it shows a lot of the abandoned rails where you think that you would never see them again, because a lot of the stuff that they show in Naples, they show, you know, two different lines coming together in Naples, and it's all residential for, you know, maybe 15 miles. So it's gone. It's never coming back. So, you know, this is what I want to do. You know, you could see where the remnants of everything, and I'm just talking too much. Let me just put this one video up here. This is in Bonita Springs.
Here's what's left of the tracks.
Oh my goodness. I need to stop talking.
Be active back as far as 2008, until the housing industry went kaput. There used to be actually 2 lumber yards further up here. Now let me turn around and show you what's left. This is probably used as an ATV trail. There's the right-of-way. It's all weeded over. But this used to go all the way down to downtown Naples at one time. But no more. I think the last time there was something on here was about 2008, when they closed the lumber yards. But now they got like access paths on both sides. It looks like ATVs driving on this thing. And looking at the Google Maps, if I go down a little bit further, there are some paths back in this area here. Let's go. We're going to take a look at the old sign for the railroad crossing sign. A lot of sand over here. Well, not much left of that sign. That's seen its day. Conservation Collier Land. All plants and wildlife protected. No unauthorized vehicles. Okay.
All right, so that's Bonita Springs. I used to live like about a half a mile from there. There used to be 2 lumber yards there, and they went all to hell. They tore them down and built new offices and stuff back in that area. But that is almost the end of the line. It goes down not quite a half a mile past there into a cement plant, and that's where the tracks disappear. But I can't get access all the way down there. But I've been looking. I may get me a drone. I've been looking into them. I've seen, well, it's too early to tell, but maybe in a couple of months I'll get me a drone, and so I'll be able to get some aerial shots of stuff like that. But we were now going back up into Bartow, the citrus plant. I got a little video here. It's a little bit long one, so I won't show you the whole thing, but this will give you an idea of some of the industries. But before I get to that, let me get over to some of this chat over here. Okay. Yeah, CSX Dispatch in Jacksonville. Yeah, they got a big thing in Jacksonville. That's their home office. They do. That's where they dispatch for, I guess, everywhere, isn't it? Okay, John 2618. I travel all over and will use this. That's a good deal. Okay, Rick Bailey. I'm looking for a 2-track bridge, 200 feet HO scale, 26-inch imperial measurement. Any idea? Imperial measurement? Oh my goodness. That showed lying close to my house, has not been there for 40 years. Yeah, that's it. That's the same here. Okay. James, you got an answer for everything. Central Valley has a big bridge that is close to that side. Okay. Is it? No, that's the wrong one. Is it that one right there? I don't know if you could see it. It's not too bright back there, but that's the Central Valley Bridge that I got. I think that's pretty long. It's longer than my other one that's right here, which is, I think that's a cheap Atlas one. Does Lionel still make HO stuff? Yes, they do. In fact, a couple of months ago in Model Railroader magazine, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, they had about a 20-page spread of all their HO stuff. From the center, 10 on each side of the center. A lot of pages. I might not be 20, but it looked like it. But yeah, they still make stuff like that. Marx is model power. Oh my goodness. Has anyone tried Lionel HO Flex Tracks or the HO Magna Lock Track? I haven't. Somebody was asking that last week about the Magna Lock Track. But if anybody knows, let Dave know about it. Yeah, 110 items, but 99% of them are rebranded of X model power stuff. There you go. That's usually how it goes when somebody buys other companies out. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to do this. This is the orange processing plant. I'm going to play a little bit of it so you can see it, but this is amazing stuff here.
I'm going to turn it here. The dead end. But this is where the oranges go.
Train track.
Look, baby. Look at all them oranges.
Oh, you can go in.
I'm going to go down here and then turn around.
Look at the pallets down here. The tractors down here, look.
All right, that's a little bit, it's 7 minutes long, but I'm not going to let you sit through the whole thing. But that goes to show you, we drove up to one side, came back around, went through the employee parking lot, went around a few and took some other pictures and got some good pictures of how it operates. But we wanted to spend more time. This is when we was on our way up, so we didn't have much time to take pictures there. But you get the idea. Let's get back to some of this chat here. I stopped getting the Model Railroader magazine after 7 years. Everything is online now, and the mag is not much more than the bad articles and layout tour. Did I mention ads? Yes, ads. 95% ads. That's what it is. All that stuff. Yes. Nothing but ads. Woohoo. Are you naked? Why are you naked? That place is sweet. Yes, it is sweet. You can smell the oranges. I think if you get the magazine, they should give you the online plus version. They don't, so bye-bye paperbacks. Online plus version. Yeah, that's right. You got to pay extra for that. All right, so Marks became Model Power, was sold to Lionel, and as of right now, it's unknown if they're going to bring back the N-scale line, but they are willing to make that grade. Then the modern standards. Oh, my goodness. You got all the information there. I haven't got Model Railroader magazine since I was a kid because it was 99% ads. Oh, not 99, 95% ads. Not 99, 99. Did your chauffeur have the day off? Yeah, I had to drive and Debbie had to take the pictures. She always takes the pictures and I always drive. Most of the time. 99% of the time I drive. Hi, Debbie. Okay. But here we go. Here's the parking lot here. You can see some of the operation here. Not much of it, though.
So they're getting the trucks ready to... See, they're locking the oranges and trucks.
Yeah. Get some of these trucks right here, baby. Well, here's one on the end that's gonna get up there. It looks like.
Lot of oranges. I mean, they had oranges in those trailers, 2 rows. Then across the street, they had more. And then that whole thing, that whole processing plant was filled with oranges, thousands and thousands and millions of oranges, probably. Lots of oranges. And as we're driving up, there's still oranges on the trees. So there is a lot of oranges in Florida. So, yeah, a lot of oranges in Florida. Okay, after being at a World's Greatest Hobby on Tour Vendor, you'll find all the juicy details. There you go. All right. But anyway, I got one more thing. What do I have here? Oh, that was it. I only had 2 videos. I got a few pictures, but I'll leave that for some other time. You know what time it is? It is time to wrap this up. Oranges and grapefruits, yes, and sugar. South of that, where we were, is sugar. South of Lake Okeechobee is nothing but sugar. It smells so sweet. And what else did I get? Tomatoes. Just about everything. We see green tomatoes drive by, and those big fiberglass hoppers. They're a flat car or flatbed with the fiberglass things on the top, and they carry the tomatoes. They go up to the scale, and then they head them up north. Oh yeah, yeah. Anthony, how you doing? Yeah. The orange groves, yeah, they're all over the place. And if you go a little bit north, you go north of LaBelle, and that's all you see for miles and miles and miles is just orange groves everywhere. Wow. Yeah, the sugar farms have their own railroads down there. Yeah, going around Lake Okeechobee, or the southern part of Lake Okeechobee, Yeah, they do some business down there. There's a lot of sugar down there. Yep, you're right. He is smokehouse smells. When I was growing up, all we could smell was burning coal, because back behind, about a block behind the house, there was cracks in the earth with smoke coming out of it all year round, all the time, 24/7. And I guess it was the old coal mines that were burning. But I mean, until they sealed them up, I mean, I must not have been until after I got out of high school that they sealed those cracks up in the ground. But along the hillside, you'd see all these cracks and the smoke coming up. And it was burning coal. That's all you smelled all the time. Yeah, applewood bacon smell. That's good, but not coal. But anyway, we're going to wrap this thing up. Next Monday is we're going to. Oh yeah, I got one more thing. I got to ask you a question. Okay, for the people that want to do the Arduino instructions, okay, I need to know who you are, how many of them you are, how many are you? Okay, so I get an idea of when I could do this, because I don't want to do it on a Monday night live stream. Maybe after the live stream or another night. I don't know, after the live stream, after, doing an hour to an hour and a half of a live stream, I might not be able to do the Arduino Made easy live, but I need to know who and what day would be a good day. So think it over. Give me an answer next Monday. If there's anybody here that already left, I apologize for that. But if you know somebody that wanted to do it, and let them know about it, or maybe they'll get to watch the end of this video where I'm mentioning this here. But anyway, I need to know how many people want to do the live stream Arduino Made easy, so we could figure out what night we could do that. All right. U.S. Sugar at Clewiston used to haul stuff there. I think it's still them. Oh my goodness. I used to live in Maryland, and would cross over the Bay Bridge. And Kent Island wasn't that bad, but once you get past Kent Island, chickens everywhere, because that's Purdue is their main factory, chicken factory in Salisbury, Maryland. And so the whole eastern shore of Maryland is chicken poop. Smells like chicken poop. When the wind blows, you could smell the poop, no matter where you are in the eastern shore of Maryland. I don't know if it's still like that, but that's what it was like when I lived there. I lived there, 16, 17 years ago. Okay, Grandpa Dave. All right. Anthony, James, Edgar. Okay. Keep going. I'm going to end this thing up with the thing, but if you're planning on doing it, let me know in here, and we'll figure it out. Smell the poop. Yeah, there you go. Used to live on the eastern shore of Virginia. Did they have the chickens down there too? My goodness. Who won the contest? Where you been? Otis and John Dilley. The two winners. Yes. Smell the poop. Yes. I used to smell it all the time. Chicky poo. Yep. All right. So keep those cards and letters coming. If you haven't done so already, do that join button so you could get your name highlighted over here, and I got some additional footage for the BXPA1 for the members, because I could do that. I could do a members only video just like I do for Patreon. So one's going to Patreon and one's going to the members about the BXPA1, the additional stuff that I found on there. So look for that sometime this week. So until the next time, we'll see ya. And I got to find the button for the last song on here. Here we go. End. Okay. Night all.
Likely the light of mine will burn out in the mountains where I spend my rambling years. I paid my sins from the poor traveling days. Oh Lord, please, can't you hear my prayers? So I rode my body up the mountain to a place where I can sit my rocking chair. I rode my body up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear. Most likely the son of mine will be found in the mountains where I'm born and raised. I paid my duty as the sunny side cutie. Oh Lord, hear the sorrow in my heart. So I rode my body up the mountain to a place where I can sit my rocking chair. I rode my body up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear. So I rode my body up the mountain to a place where I can sit in my rocking chair. I rode my buddy up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear.